wins. As it's time now for the men's 200 butterfly, and Chad Le Кло has an opportunity to try to join Katinka Hosszu with 5 ISL wins in this event. Also in the field, there's Ramon Klenz for Team Iron. He broke one of the most successful German swimmers in history's 200 fly record, taking down Michael Gross. He went 151.51, just 22 years old. A German that was silver at the European Short Course Championships. He's the only one that's in the top 10 as far as times are concerned for ISL 2020 with Chad Le Кло. Just a little bit of a difference though, because Le Кло has gone 150.48. Tom Shields, the fastest time so far this year. And I feel like we talked about it the last couple of matches, but Chad Le Кло certainly hadn't found his form the first match, but he has really broken out, and he's the typical Chad Le Кло here. And this is his premier event in the 200 butterfly, the one that he won in London 2012, taking down the Michael Phelps. There he is, Chad Le Кло, 28 years of age.
Well, the 2 times he swum this race, he's swum it completely different. The first time he was out in 52.5 and on the way to a 150 point. And then the second time he swam it, he was out almost a second slower, 53.3. Which way will he do it this time? Well, it's a little misleading with this field right here because he's so much better than anybody else, but it looks like at first glance he's gonna go out for it a little faster than he did last time.
Well, sometimes that's an advantage, right, Roddy? Is unlike an event where you might be tested, you could play around a little bit with a strategy, right?
Yeah, you're right, Bernie. That's a great point in the fact that, you know, that, hey, let's tinker with it. Maybe let's charge out the first 50, or let's lay off our legs on the third 50, or let's really get after the last 50. And this is one chance he'll be able to do it. 53.3, exactly what he went out in the second match when he went 150.5. So certainly on track to do that.
Told you about Kleins at the beginning. He is currently on the left side of the screen in a battle for second place with Stepanovic and Zach Harding out in 7 and 8. Also Elliott and 5 going back and forth with 50 meters to go, though it's all eyes on Chad Le Кло trying to win the 200 fly for the 5th time in his career.
A little short on that turn, but 28 flat, Bernie. That 50 alone, he was a second and a half ahead of everybody else. So he's certainly putting the effort in here in this last 50. He may get under 150. He's going to be close.
Look at the jackpot time rule, 150.28. That ties Tom Shields for the fastest time of the season. It's going to be a pretty big jackpot getting hauled in by Chad Le Кло after he wins the 200 butterfly. 19 points, the jackpot to Le Кло. Was there any doubt?
Never a doubt from the very first stroke for one of the great flyers in the history of the sport. Chad Le Кло, 53.3 going out. Next 2 50s, 28 flat, 28.8. So he comes home in 56.8. That is just flying. Nobody else, the last 2 50s were under 29. That's how far and ahead he was. Zach Harding did a great job. He won his best time of the season. And for DC Trident, they've had a couple of good races. He was 153.3. Nice job for him stepping up.
"24 points for Energy Standard. 19 of them belong to Chad Le Кло, who wins